It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. Great game in store for y'all. Next on Madden Football.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off-season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an entire year to play one game.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They send him right out of the slot. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Back to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no good.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. He's got his target. That's Pitts. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 80. Here's 2nd and 2. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. Slot receiver headed right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. A run play here with Strong. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to... The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This throw pulled in by Pitts. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
McLaughlin now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense ready for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but If they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
He'll try to run for it.
The quarterback on the scramble.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On comes the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Quick hitting slant there. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10. A quick throw right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The give to Strong. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 3-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Inside the 10, it is caught. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just 1 challenge for the remainder of the game. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First catch for him on this new.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver wide open left side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll stay on the ground. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Houston. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And his guys move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled. First half continues. They'll run with Strong. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Slot man in motion left. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the air one more time. There's that man again. Another catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now, faking the give. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors move out front. It's 9-7.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
McLaughlin now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They send him right out of the slot. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position, and depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll send him over to the left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw left side is complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going through the air.
Here's 3rd and 2. Going to try to pick up the first down with a zone read.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They were able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
We're about ready now for the punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
3rd and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Finding space at the 40. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this across midfield. Brought down following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here comes 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
They're all set to punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the 1, second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
It's the score. Visitors 19. Our home team 15.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. And his guys go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown Time to kick it back the other way. There is a marker down. He is past the 25-yard line. But let's see what the flag is about. Back to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Strong. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Orlando.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Now, faking the give. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll work this one. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And from the quarterback position, has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A carry now for Strong. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll stick with him again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A run now on 2nd down. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun, under pressure, and down he goes.
You just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Two minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Going up top. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
1st down and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Strong. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to be taken down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. The tight end going in motion to the left. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the visitors will go up by 7.
Our home team, 22.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So it's a win for our visitors. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.